Hello artist! Today I'm going to show you how you can make a collaged house. So I think houses are really fun because you can add so many different details. I know a lot of you are really good at drawing houses, but now I'm going to make one out of paper. So I've collected some supplies that I found, some scraps. You can use whatever kind of paper stuff you would like. I found this is a paint chip. I found a pre-made square, and that's what I'm going to use as the base of my house. And then this awesome corrugated, that's what that means, cardboard that I'm going to use as my roof. And then also in this scrap bin, there was a whole piece that I was working on before. So sometimes there will be whole papers in the scraps that you can use too, because I thought this could make a really fun sky. So, but you don't actually need a sky too. Your sculpture could just be on its own. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna glue things quite yet. I just wanna plan ahead. And I'm gonna lay the cardboard, actually I'm gonna flip it over on the flat side. And I'm not going to use the middle of it because I don't think that's very kind. That way it takes away from the people that use it after me, because instead of having a leftover big piece, there's just some little pieces. So I'm going to ignore that piece of tape, lay it down, use something to draw with. I've got construction paper crayons here. I like to make a dot right above the middle of the house, kind of floating above it, and then I'm going to make a roof and my lines are going to connect to that dot. That way I don't get a wonky triangle. And I'm going to have it go a little bit over where my house is. Ta-da! Okay, cut that bad boy out. It's weird to cut on this type of cardboard. See, here's that nice big piece. I'm gonna make sure to put this back because I think another student or two could make roofs. Actually, 2 students for sure, if you work really smart. Let's see, is this piece worth keeping? Maybe. Okay, and then I can go ahead and I can glue this down. If you want to make it just like this, you can glue it just like this. Actually, that might be fun too. In which case, because it's cardboard and not paper, I like the liquid glue. Make sure that you are opening and closing it with respect. Also that you just leave glue raindrops, not a glue puddle. In this case, I'm going to use the glue, which it's almost out, so it's taking a while to get down there. Come on. Come on, glue. All right, there we go. And I'm just gonna make a little baby line. I'm even gonna lay this on its side because it's almost out. If it was full, I wouldn't do that. It could pour out. And then I can put the roof right on top. You might not be able to see this. Let me scoot it back up. Okay, there you go. So now I can go ahead and start adding all of the other details. But I wanna make my roof kind of fun and funky too. So I'm even gonna make a paper heart first of all. So I folded a piece of red paper that I got in the scrap bin. Drawing it is helpful. I'm pretty good at my heart, so I can go ahead and just cut one out. Oh, and I could put that on my roof. I could use these pieces. I was thinking of making doors and windows with these. So again, I'm not gluing mine because you're not here to watch me glue. For paper though, I would just use a glue stick, right? Just the cardboard is the only thing I really needed this for. So I can put a fun window inside my door. I can combine drawing. I can find a button and use that as a doorknob or also a doorbell. If you're really fancy, I love doing this stuff when you draw on stuff. So I could take a thin, not what a regular, but the really kind of thin Sharpies, I can make decorations. Treat the art room with respect. If you get something out, you need to put it away in the proper spot, like you never even used it. So I just made one of those kind of windows. Let's see here. Do one more detail real quick, and then you could of course make yours if you choose to do this today or at a different art class. It's just something to put in your brain bank so that you can try it at home. If you've got a magazine, you could even use magazine papers. So maybe I want to add, well, I'll draw, but then add a window box. You know, those kind that have all those pretty flowers that stick out. And I could use, I don't know why I'm coloring that in black. That was probably not the best idea. I wasn't really thinking. But I could use little scraps of paper, or I can cut little flowers out. Beep, 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 beep. I could draw them. I just made a squiggly chunk. You probably want to use lots of different colors. Using the same color, you're not going to tell that there's different flowers. It's just going to look like one blob. So trust me, that could look cute if I kept on going. Ooh, I like this green thing here. So again, if you want to do a background, you could make like a night sky. I know some of you are already into Halloween. You could make a cool like haunted house. I don't know. So, ooh, I could put the door over here. It's kind of like a puzzle right now because I haven't glued anything down so I can test it. All right, everybody. Again, make art, keep it tidy. If you don't finish today, no big deal, but I'm excited to see what you make.